Alright guys, we are live again with ReactOS. This is our ReactOS live stream. I'm gonna unblank my screen.
Alright guys, we are live again.
Let me turn that down really quick. Alright, ReactOS is a open source free version of Windows NT. Pretty much. Is what I'm coming to gather. I've been working trying to figure out what this is all about. Yeah, it's just pretty much a open source version of Windows NT. You can run older style games. So I made a virtual machine. I'm gonna check it out. Lightweight. You can run it on a 500 megabyte hard disk, 96 megs of RAM. So it's really lightweight. Work on old hardware. It's built from scratch. It's not like a Linux distribution. It's just built from the ground up. And yeah, it's been in progress for quite a while. Like the late 90s, I would say. And it's still in alpha, so I don't know how fast they're working on it. But there seems to be daily builds, which is quite neat. So let me get a VirtualBox going on here really quick. 1 second. Boot it up here. I know the screen's black. I'm just getting this working. Hold on a second. Alright, I made it pretty big because it won't let me full screen it really well. So I'm going to pick English. This looks like a Windows 98 install. I'm going to hit enter because there's nothing on the disk right now. I accept. I'm going to make a new partition. I'm going to format it as FAT file system. Just quick. And then name the basic root partition as ReactOS. And this is installing really fast, really lightweight. I'm going to install a bootloader onto the hard disk. So everything's right there. Now I have the option to remove floppy. It thinks it's a floppy drive, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not going to press any key because it'll just boot from the ISO image again. Here we are, boot screen. I thought it said 1996 down there. So here is the initial startup. It does look like a Windows 98 or a Windows Classic theme. So here are some of the other projects that this is using. It's using Wine, FreeType, SysLinux, MinGW. I don't know what that is. Box is a virtualization environment. A couple of other ones. Wine is how it's running the Windows programs. That's its compatibility platform. So here's some of the other stuff. Has links from right here. So there you go. Here's the regional settings. I'm going to leave them at default, but if you live in a different country and need to use a different region, here's where you do that. So my name is Linux Daily, and then just do Linux Daily. Just easy enough. Computer name, I don't know where it's pulling this at, but there you go. Here's where you can have an administrator password, so very secure passwords, what I'm going to do. And then that looks good enough. 304, yep. You can have two different themes. This newer looking theme, or one that looks like Windows Classic. And then click next, that's good. I haven't really had any luck with the networking on this yet, but when I was doing my my attempts, I haven't really had any luck. Here is our bootloader. Thing is using freeloader, I thought it saw. I'm just gonna boot it up here. Here we are. We are in our desktop. And then Ethernet controller. I'm gonna see if I could just click that. Nope. So none of these are gonna work from my understanding. So let me try something really quick. Where is my where can I download the applications? There's a under here there is a network connections. So it's not recognizing the virtual Ethernet controller because I can't find the drivers. I'm not able to figure that out. I don't know if I have to install the VirtualBox guest editions or not. But I'll figure see if I could put the guest editions CD in. Alright, give me a second. Let me blank out the screen. I know the screen's black right now, but I'm going to figure out the VirtualBox guest editions. View, and then put it back to scaled mode so I can full screen it better for you guys. There we go. I have the guest editions in local disk. See, here we go. So I don't know how well this works. Here we go. I can install the VirtualBox guest editions. Make it just a little better. And then reboot now. Yep. I wouldn't recommend using this operating system as a production system, but it's just fun to mess with, in my opinion. I've been messing with it for quite a while. Does this still work? No, none of these are gonna work, but we do have the VirtualBox guest editions installed. So administrator tools. Does it even see it under device manager? Under display adapters. That's not what I wanted. And it's not even showing networking under here. Yeah, I need to figure something out with that. But we got the guest editions installed, so it works a little bit better. I'm going to show you what comes pre-installed. This is looking a little weird now. Okay. So what we got pre-installed is calculator. Pretty simple, just a regular calculator. Does the job. It's laid out in a way almost exactly like Windows. Like that. It uses like C:/, just like Windows. You get command prompt, which emulates MS-DOS and like CMD and Windows really well. I'm gonna close out of this calculator. Give me some more screen space. Get Notepad. So like Notepad in Windows, it's almost exactly like Windows. than Paint and then WordPad. It's a little niftier version of Notepad in my opinion. You get on-screen keyboard and Magnify, which is your magnifier. Remote desktop connection would be cool to mess with, but I can't get the networking to work for some reason. Multimedia stuff you could play like CDs. It even uses registry editor, just like Windows does. You get device manager, event viewer, service manager, and then system configuration. Here's the pre-installed games, kind of like a early version of Windows. Has Solitaire, Spider Solitaire, and Wine Mine, which is Minesweeper. I have the slightest clue how to play this either, as you see. But there's VirtualBox. This does not come in default. I just installed that. That's the guest editions. Startup applications go there. Then ReactOS Explorer is just like your File Explorer. Pretty self-explanatory. So speaking of the things, being like Windows, I have a few early version of Windows like games on the CDs. So I'm gonna hook my host drive up into the virtual machine and see how well that works, and see if I can get the games to run on ReactOS here for you live. I'm gonna see if I can get the I want to get the resolution better. Yes, keep that. And I'm going to see if I can full screen this without doing anything. Alright, yep, there we go. I got it full screen, and it actually looks pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to blank out my screen, and I am going to put in the first game, which is Oregon Trail. And then compatibility wise, it works with Macintosh, Windows 95, and Windows 3.1. So I'm going to put this into the host drive really quick, and then I'm going to mount the host drive to the virtual machine. Okay, our host drive is mounted into the virtual machine. Sorry about that. So if we go to my computer up here, and then here we go, Oregon CD. We got a setup.exe and an auto run. I'm gonna click the auto run, and here we go. Setup. I don't know how well this works. It might be too early for I don't think this one's gonna work. I think this one's too early. This is supposed to be 32-bit, and this is a 16-bit program. Alright, so it looks like, Oregon Trail is not gonna work. That's kind of sad. Alright. For my next CD, I have multiple here. Now, and the auto run's gonna start flipping out. So my next one, I'm gonna put in SimCity 2000. That's a newer one. Alright, I just put in the SimCity 2000 disc. Alright, now the thing's gonna take a little while to load because it's an actual CD-ROM. I hear it spinning up. Just give it a second. The thing just kind of froze up. We actually have a task manager, I found out. Looks almost identical to a Windows task manager. This Explorer, the whole thing kind of locked up. This is kind of a sin in the technology world, but I'm gonna force reset this. Yeah, the thing just locked up for some reason. Yeah, I don't think it like that. Just give it a little bit. I don't know what happened. Alright, we're back. We got some weird colors. The colors are a little weird now for some reason. I'm gonna have the open that up. Alright, the CD drive is now kicking in. Alright, here we go. I don't know which option to pick. I'm gonna pick Win95 setup. So it definitely doesn't like this. It's all pink. I think I corrupted something. Yep. Something's not right. I corrupted something when I force reset it like that. Oops. Doesn't look like I'm having a whole lot of luck with this. Yeah, I corrupted something. Now the colors are all weird and everything. I have one more CD right next to me that I could put in, and then if not, I'll probably reinstall the virtual machine, and then find one that I tested a little while ago on actual hardware. So just give me a moment. I have no idea what's going on with the colors, but I got the other CD in. This is Microsoft Works for, yeah, that one doesn't work either. So I'm going to go pause the live stream. And I'm going to go find a CD that will work. And I'm also going to reinstall the React OS so the colors aren't absurd like this bright red and then the corrupted looking pattern up there. So I apologize for that. I'll be right back with some news. Alright guys, sorry about the wait. I did get the VirtualBox reinstalled and installed the guest editions, and I'm still having a weird color issue, but it doesn't look as bad right now. I did remount the host drive with another CD. This came with a software collection. I'm pretty sure I did try to install this on a ReactOS before, and it did work. I think. Must have not been this one, I don't know. Is there like an auto run? I don't know. I don't think I did. I don't really know. So I have to open this. Yeah, it doesn't really look like it's working. I don't know, but I grabbed a bunch of different CDs. So I'm gonna put in the other one really quick. I'm not really having too much luck trying to get CD software to work. Alright, so I put in that one in the host drive. Now I opened it up when it was loading. That's a bad idea. Now it's not working too well. Again. Should I try to ACPI shutdown? Alright, there we go. Now I'm going to reopen the VM. Switch it back to full screen. There we go. Sorry about that. My chair is a little noisy. Alright, now we're booting up again. Yeah, copyright 1996. Is this thing gonna boot up? It is really being picky today. I'm gonna do something really quick. Because the thing doesn't look like it's working. I think it's the VBox guest editions that's freezing it up. But I may be wrong. I don't know. I know the screen's blank right now. I blanked it out. Alright. There you go. I got it booted. I got this other game. See if this one will work. Setup.exe. Okay, looks like we're having some luck this time. Look at that. Install Shield Wizard. We're running really low colors right now. Looks 16-bit to me. So, yeah. And then install. So what it actually looks like is installing right now, which is great. So it looks like you can run software off DVDs in a VirtualBox with ReactOS. I'm going to create all that, and it is running. It switched back to this weird tiny mode. So give me a second. I'm going to put it to scaled mode just so you guys can see it better. Never mind, it doesn't like the scaled mode. And it blue screens. Oh man. I'm having a lot of luck. I apologize for the lack of content right now. But it didn't want to work. And it blue screens on me after I put it to. Now I guess we get tiny window mode. So There, I fixed that. Now, I guess we're just gonna have to deal with tiny window for this game, because last time I tried to go to scaled mode, it blue screened. So this game does work. It's kind of like a duck hunt, but for early versions of Windows, and it is working. So that is great. And I'm getting actually it's running smoothly. I have around 5 gigs of RAM installed, well, allocated to the game, not the game, the VirtualBox. So this one does work. I forgot how to play it. It's been like 7 years since I played this game. But this one, it is working. And it's working smoothly. So that's that game. What's the next one? Alright. Let me plug in this next game. I need to figure out how to get out of here. Alright. I'm going to go put in this next game. So we know that game works. This next game is like a Mario Kart, but like Nickelodeon characters like SpongeBob and all that. Oh, is it going to do this thing again where it doesn't want to load? No, it actually worked this time. That's great. Where's my setup.exe? This one might actually work too. I can't get the sound to work because it doesn't apparently have a sound driver or whatever. I have really bad luck with drivers in this game. So I'm gonna throw this on really quick and install it. It is taking a little while to install because it's running off a actual DVD. But it does look like it is working. The disc isn't in the best condition either. This has been not in the case for many years. There's my water bottle. I am experiencing some weird colors with the React OS as well. So the control panel looks similar to something you would see in a Linux distribution rather than Windows. Internet settings. Anything in here? No, this is just home pages and all that. If I could even get on the internet. People have, for some reason, log into the, get on the internet with React OS. But I have not found a way to get on the internet yet. Check on the download really quick. You get accessibility. I wonder if this thing has a Microsoft like narrator kind of thing, like a Windows does, but I wouldn't know how to get to there on here. So this is React OS. It recognized my processor pretty good. I have a i7-6700K, but I have 1 core allocated to it. And I forgot I put 4 gigs of RAM. So it looks like part of it's being used by the system itself. So there we go. Is this thing done yet? Nope. Network connections, 0 objects, okay. OpenGL, what's in here? So it looks like we get, I don't really want to mess with that. I don't want to mess anything up on the live stream. Add hardware. Alright. So it looks like I have to register. I'm going to click cancel because the servers are probably not even up anymore. DirectX 7. Let's put that on. Yep. I thought a blue screen there again for a second. I think the thing just locked up. One sec. I'm gonna go in Task Manager and end both of the processes, and then go ahead and get out of all that. So I have no idea where it saved to. I'm probably gonna have to go back into the CD. I have no idea. It didn't put an icon on the desktop like I told it to. So it looks like we're reinstalling. I don't know how to get into the game again, because I have no idea where it's installed. Hasbro Interactive. There. Play. Figured it out. So it says it's requires 16-bit or higher. So what is this? 8-bit? I don't know. It doesn't want to run. It's probably because I have the guest editions installed. My internet's going. I'm getting a red thing on the live. My internet's getting really bad. Alright, went back up to the orange, which is better. So it looks like this game's not going to be able to run because it requires 16-bit or higher, but apparently for some reason it's not 16-bit. And then things are just going haywire. So I'm going to put in, well, an install. It's probably just because it's running on a VirtualBox that it doesn't want to work. So what's my next one? I have a few more discs somewhere around here. Maybe I'll put this disc aside and I'm gonna run it without I'll run it without V-Box Guest Edition, so the colors and all that will be fine. And it'll be running just normally, so nothing could impede on it actually running. So this is Rainbow Six Covered Ops Essentials. This is a pretty big game. I don't know if this one's gonna work. This one works on Windows XP. I play it quite a bit. I don't know if there's an auto run I have to run first. That's an icon. That isn't the EXE. Shadow Watch demo. I just want the thing to run. This patch, oh, that's a patch. Run as. This does not want to run, so I'm just going to download this demo. So that doesn't want to work either. This is a pretty big game, and it has a lot of different components. I don't think it's going to work. This demo seems to be working right now. Which I've never really tried to install. I have no idea what is going on with the colors. So we got the demo. I can't get the actual game of Rainbow Six installed. Well, I'm gonna see if this demo plays on ReactOS. We got one error. If we run it again, do we get the same one? Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. So not many of the CDs that I have will run on this ReactOS. This one won't. That doesn't work for some reason. So that just wants me to install DirectX. Okay. So now I just broke the ReactOS again. So I'm gonna quickly reinstall it and then not install the guest edition. So I'll be right back. This does not take that long to install. Alright, I picked, when I install, I picked the other theme so you guys can take a look at it. So, I'm not going to install the guest editions on this one, just because it kind of throws off the colors for some reason. But this is the other theme that ReactOS comes with. It is more like a modern looking Windows, but it still has the same baseline on it. So it looks more modern, but it runs the same exact things pretty much. So let's try to run this this one again. Does it want to open a CD? Okay, I have it mounted correctly, so it should work. I think this game was designed to be ran on like a Windows 95, I want to say. I'm going to see if I could just... Alright. That works a little better. I accept. Next, next, and next. I clicked that last time, but it never really put one on the desktop. When I say that, the theme just darkens this out, and those look almost the same. The mouse works really slow when I'm in scaled mode like this for some reason. Settings, control panel. I'm not going to put the guest edition CD in this one. Let's actually take a look at the command prompt, see how similar it runs compared to like a Windows. So ls doesn't work, dir works. Ls is the Linux command to list things in a directory if you don't know already, if you're just coming from Windows. But dir works. There's nothing on, no connections. There's apparently no Ethernet adapter. What's another useful? So tracer instead of trace route, but none of this will work because I have no internet connection. If I just go C:/, that doesn't work. I keep wanting to type in ls. Again, I did it again. Yeah, it has a similar command line than like Windows. It has a more of a Windows kind of feel to it, which is kind of neat. Going from a stability standpoint, I wouldn't really recommend this. If you have like a computer that you have really no use for, an older hardware, and you wanted something to put on it, and you don't have like a Windows 98, 95 to put on it, yeah, go ahead, throw this on there. And then if you want, try to figure out you could try to figure out the Ethernet thing if you have the drivers and whatnot. But I never really installed it on actual hardware. I've only really ran it on VMs. Alright, here's some 1990s for you. Fax. You don't see that anymore. I do not want to register. I don't remember installing DirectX. I think the installer just crashed. No, I never really told it to run. So again, it did not put the icon on the start menu. You can configure it or play. Hopefully this works now, because it's not, doesn't have the guest editions installed. keep hitting the microphone. I'm just getting a black screen. Yeah, I don't think this game works with oops. I don't think this game works with React OS. So now it just locked up again. I'm just getting a black screen now for the window. Alright. I just put my kind of blanked out my screen too, so I could get this to function properly. Yeah, the whole VM, then it just froze. So we know for a fact that one does not work. Now, I don't know if it's gonna boot. It kind of just froze. I'm gonna do this again, and then hopefully it doesn't screw up like last time. Alright, we actually got this far. That's fantastic. So now it's gonna check the disk. And then do all that nifty thing. And now it is booted. Capture the mouse inputs. Spam click that because that's not gonna work. So far the only game that, oh, there's the icon for the game. So far the only game that works is that Chicken Hunter one from the early 2000s. So that from a stability, not stability, but like compatibility for standard, I can't speak today again, but put it back into scaled mode really quick. Capture that. So I'm going to put this one in. See if I could try SimCity 2000 again, because I have a feeling that one should work. I forgot what happened last time. It's gonna load up my CD drive on the host. So now my my host kind of thought it was going there. So I'm gonna try the Windows 95 setup. Okay, that one doesn't want to work. Try Windows 3.1 setup. And then the DOS setup. Is there like a startup setup.com or install.exe? Hey! So it looks like we only have keyboard. We got it. I got it to run in DOS. We only have keyboard options though. So hopefully, if I get this to run, I'm gonna move the mouse over there. That is correct. I'm just gonna do the express install because I don't want to waste too much more time. The stream's already gone on over an hour. Is it just installing that fast? Okay, I think it's installing really fast. Look at that. Out of all the ones that worked, the one that for DOS compatibility mode worked, surprisingly. I don't know if it's gonna run, but it is installing. My chair's really squeaky right now. So it is installing quite quick, it looks like. Licensed to Linux Daily. It's been quite a while since I played this game as well. Now the last one I'm going to try is I'm going to try to run the Covered Ops Essentials again, and with this new, without the V-Box Guest Edition. So the scaling might look a bit weird, but it gets the job done. The colors look fine, and it just looks really scaled, really high resolution it looks like, but a really big resolution, but oh well. I guess we're just gonna have to work with that. I have no idea how the stream looks. Feel like it's gonna look good from graphics wise. And I have no idea how long this is going to take, but just bear with me here. What else comes with the so we ran it in the DOS compatibility. I'm surprised the Windows 95 one didn't work, since it's supposed to work with NT based applications. I guess Windows 95 was might be pre-NT, I don't know. Pretty sure it is. So we have different icon sizes there. Delete, undo, copy to, and move to. Search. Yeah. Pretty nifty. Installation complete. Okay. Oh, I forgot I have to use I have to use that. So how do I open it? I've never really used DOS and whatnot. I might have to do it in the command prompt. I don't exactly know how to switch to the CD, the DVD. Did you just type in CD? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to. I don't exactly know how to get the game running from this point. I don't have any experience with DOS or anything like that. Go in here. So where did it install to? That's kind of unreadable. Yeah, I don't exactly know how to get that game running with DOS, so I'm kind of, yeah, I don't know. Readme.com. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what that was. I don't want to run the setup again because I already have it installed. So that install.exe. Yeah, is that the root of the C drive? Maybe. Looks like this might be it. Alright, I got it running. I apologize for the wait there. That did take a little while. But I don't have any sound. But I did get it running. Alright, I'm going to start a new city. No, actually just load a city. Go in here and then just pick a random one right here. That's a lot going on. This is a pretty prosperous city. It's been a long time since I played City Skylines. But to get not City Skylines, SimCity 2000. But to get it running, you have to install it in DOS mode and then go to the root of the C drive and run there. I'm gonna start a new city. That's good enough. 2050. But when you run it in DOS mode, it looks like DOS. Like near exact. So it does work quite nice. I'm not the best at SimCity, but it does work. It does run. So that is good. So I'm gonna put in that Rainbow Six Covert Ops Essentials CD and then see if that one works just as good. Alright, it is in the CD. Computer. Alright, I get it. I put it in. Oh, I forgot. This one, I couldn't get the setup to run. So, that one's not going to work. The Oregon Trail, that one didn't work. So, I don't really have any other... I couldn't get the Nicktoons racing game, but on the CD it says Windows 95, Windows 98. So that one doesn't really want to work. But other than that, I could try to put this last Star Trek game back in. I don't know why the game didn't want to run, but I'm pretty sure I got it either running on Windows XP or React OS at one point. I'm pretty sure I had it running on actual hardware. I don't, wait, never mind. I never installed it on hardware. I don't remember where I got it running at. But it was on, like, an actual computer. I don't know which operating system it ran on, though. So that's DirectX 7. Alright, here we go. It ran this time for some reason. Alright, full install. I'm just going to do full install. Create a shortcut. So yeah, I did get Deep Space Nine. That's a Star Trek game running. I love these old installers like that, yeah. I don't know if I have another game that will run that I could demonstrate here on ReactOS. Because I don't have too many of the old software anymore. Yeah, this is the last CD I'm going to run and see if it runs on ReactOS. I don't know why it didn't run last time. I didn't really change too many settings other than I had guest editions installed, which could have had an issue with it. I don't know though. So I'm just gonna run without DirectX, not DirectX. Uh-oh. Can I just click OK? No, that's just gonna fail the install. Okay. That kind of sucks. The CD's not in that bad of condition either. I'm gonna try to full install once more. And if this doesn't work, I'm gonna do the minimal. Which I don't think I've ever done the minimal. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So I'm gonna try minimal ones. The minimum, actually. Try this once, and if this doesn't work, I'm gonna end the stream here. There's not much more I can do because I don't have any other software to try to run. So out of all the CDs I've tried, we got the Chicken Hunter game, which is like the rip-off looking Duck Hunt from Nintendo Entertainment System. We got that one to run, and we got the SimCity 2000 to run, which is a big game. So it looks like that actually worked. So I didn't want to install that DirectX. Let's see if we could use a DirectX that's already installed. Doesn't look like we have a play option. Cancel, I don't want to play. What? Yeah, actually we do. Let's do software rendering. Run. Down here there's a critical error. I don't know when that popped up. Read file. I don't want to read all that. But it looks like that doesn't work. So, it looks like only 2 games we tried on ReactOS actually worked. So, The games that did work were the Chicken Hunter game. That one worked, and then SimCity 2000. But other than that, I don't really have anything else, so I hope you enjoyed the stream. The stability-wise on ReactOS, it didn't really work too well, but it got the job done. This was ReactOS. Let me open up my I'm going to shut down the virtual machine now. If I figure out how to get networking to work on ReactOS, I will make another Sunday random stream like this one, dedicated to like the internet on ReactOS. But when you click download it takes you to a what was it? SourceForge build. You can download the source code as well down there. This is their website, ReactOS. Again, it's a lightweight. You could run on really old hardware, built from scratch. I'm not sure exactly what languages it's written. I'm pretty sure one of them is assembly. Forgot what the other one was. But it's not like a Linux distro or like a BSD or anything. It's written from the ground up. It's its own thing. It's claiming there's over 9 million lines of code, 100 plus devs, but it's still an alpha. So if you have an old computer that you have really no other use for, go ahead and install it and try it out for yourself. It's just www.reactos.org. You have donation links. I forgot to check out the Solitaire, but if you're familiar with like the Windows XP Solitaire, they are really similar. So there you go. This is ReactOS. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I don't know if the next video on Thursday is going to be a distro review or if it's going to be like a top 5 or like a pros and cons. I don't know yet. I'll figure that one out. It might be a what was it? Like a top 5 or something. So other than that, I'll catch you in the next one.